Move. Move.
Hi. I just heard something that might interest you, buddy.
Yeah? What?
Well, after making his rounds, Doc was telling Clem and Roger that you are now well enough to undergo a few tests. So, before very long, we'll know how much damage and what to do about it.
What can they do about it, Pat?
I don't know, but, I'll tell you this whole hospital is ready to turn itself inside out for you. Dr. Ryan.
Hello, Brother Pat.
Hello.
It's Mare. What are you doing right now?
I was just rapping with Frank. Why?
Guess who is here? Nolan Ryan is downstairs.
You're kidding. The Nolan Ryan?
Nolan Ryan, the basketball pitcher, is 10 feet away from me, sitting in the waiting room.
Oh, my God. Listen, did you know Finelli is up here waiting for you?
What did you tell him?
Well, I told him that you were down in the emergency room, and he asked me why, and I told him you were going to see the nurse who was on duty the night Frank was brought in. And then he asked about the money, if it was about the money, and I said yes. And he said he wanted to wait for you.
Well, forget Finelli. Come down here as fast as you can.
I will.
All right, bye.
Mary says Nolan Ryan is in the ER.
Well, get an autograph for me, will you?
Sure.
Are you awake?
Jill? Hello.
Hello. I tried to see you, but they were all in with you, and then you were asleep. Oh, Frank.
Oh, I wish I could put my arms around you, but I can't.
Maeve told me last night that you don't remember what happened.
I understand Roger found me on the East Wing landing.
That's right. Roger's been most unlike Roger. I don't know. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I would have gotten through all of this.
I feel like I haven't seen you in a long, long time.
Oh, I know. We have so much to talk about and so many things to settle. But no matter what happens, and no matter what choices each of us may have to make, please understand this much. I love you. I'll always love you.
Listen, you're the one who always used to say that you didn't want to make any demands, and you weren't asking for any commitments, right? Well, it's my turn now.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, under the present circumstances, I can't really expect you to just pick up where we left off before I went down that flight of stairs.
Frank!
Now listen, Jill. I don't know what's going to happen. I think it may be a long time. Maybe never. Now listen. I don't want you to feel as though you're trapped.
Oh, Frank, darling.
I know that you love me, but I also know we may have to change a few of our plans, all right?
Oh, I think you misunderstood. When I said choices, I was thinking more about you than me. Delia. She stopped me on my way in to see you yesterday. She told me that she knows all about us. She's known all along. And she asked me to leave. She said that she was your wife and she had no intention of giving you up. Frank, you have to tell me what I should do.
Everything you need to know, you can learn from the OC. Like keeping your inner thoughts inner.
This is happening.
What do you mean this is happening? No.
What?
Come on. No.
How?
The OC. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on SilkNet.
You've taught your daughter everything she needs to know about being out on her own. She never goes out alone. She always stays with her friends. And she never accepts a drink from a stranger. But from there to here, she doesn't always know where her drink has been or what's really in it. Whether she's drinking an ice-cold cola or after-work cocktail, drug-facilitated sexual assault is a devastating reality in today's society. The drugs most commonly used in this crime are virtually invisible, odorless, and tasteless when diluted in any beverage. But the damage they can do is life-changing, even life-threatening. But your daughter, your niece, your friend doesn't have to be a victim. There are steps she can take that will help keep her safer. Tell the women in your life. Open all drink containers yourself. Keep your drink with you at all times. Don't drink from punch bowls or other common open containers. And use this, Drink Spike Detector. It's a simple, quick, and discreet way to actually test her drink for the two most common drugs used in this crime, ketamine and GHB. In this little card, it's just a chemical test away to find out with 2 small drops of liquid whether or not her drink is spiked with the 2 most common date rape drugs. In just seconds, she'll know. You'll know. Now, you can give her one more thing to help keep her safe. More than advice, it's a tool. Call the number on your screen right now during this public promotion to get your free Drink Spike Detector Kit with 10 tests and pay only shipping and handling. Give the Drink Spike Detector to the women who tell you that they already know everything and will never need it because you know better. Remember, when in doubt with any beverage, always discard it. And call today to get a Drink Spike Detector Kit. And you'll also receive this free awareness wristband, so you will know that you've really given her everything that can help to keep her a little safer out there on her own.
I told my brother Pat that Nolan Ryan was here. He nearly jumped through the telephone. He's on his way down right now.
I think Mr. Ryan hurt himself.
I'm afraid you're right.
Could we go talk to him?
Oh, I'd love to.
It doesn't seem like he wants to talk to anybody. Maybe he's shy. Shy? Sitting right there to express himself. How could he be shy? Well, maybe he thinks we're Yankee fans.
You talk to him. Okay.
Excuse me, but aren't you Nolan Ryan?
Please, don't say it so loud.
I'm sorry.
It's just that I don't want anyone to know I'm here if I can help it.
Why not?
Well, if it gets in the papers, Mr. Williams will find out.
Mr. Williams? Dick Williams, the Angels manager.
That's right. What's your name?
Roy, and this is Ruth and John.
Hi.
Hi.
And I'm Mary Ryan.
No kidding. You aren't from Texas, are you?
No, New York, but Ryan's a Ryan. Listen, is there anything I can do to help?
I don't believe, thank you.
Could I ask, why you don't want Mr. Williams to know about it?
But one of the things we're not supposed to do is play other sports.
I know about that. Your wife's a real good tennis player, but you can't play with her because you might hurt your arm.
That's right. An old friend of mine runs a boys' club up in the Bronx. They had their field day today. He asked me to come out and talk to kids and hand out the awards.
Is that the Hudson Boys Club?
That's right.
I got a friend who plays basketball at the Hudson Boys Club.
The problem is I played with them. I went in for a layup and jammed my knee.
Oh, that's too bad.
I left as soon as I could, headed over here. I don't think it's too bad.
But you should have it x-rayed.
Exactly.
And if it isn't bad, then Mr. Williams won't have to know about it.
That's what he's hoping, I'm sure. But the thing is, we've got to get you out of here before somebody else recognizes you.
Hi.
Am I glad to see you? Oh, it's all right. This is my brother, Dr. Pat Ryan, Nolan Ryan.
Nice to meet you.
I saw you pitch a one-hitter in 69 or 70 when you were still playing for the Mets, and it's the most beautiful game I ever saw in my life.
Thank you.
Listen, Pat, Nolan needs some help. It's terribly important that his manager doesn't know about this, unless, of course, he has to.
Dick Williams, right?
Right.
Yeah, wow.
Well, I think he's going to have to sign his name and stuff down here, and it'll get into the papers.
It will, yeah. Well, listen, are these guys with you?
Escapees from pediatrics.
We'll go back in just a minute. But first, let's get Noli fixed up.
Well, what is it? Is it your knee?
Right.
Listen, we have a great radiologist up in neurology, and we can just go up there and she can take some pictures, and you can wait in the staff lounge while I get an orthopedic man to look it over. If we get cornered, I'll just say you're a relative.
Who knows? Maybe you are.
Well, this is awfully nice of you.
Our pleasure.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's trouble.
What's the matter?
Jack Finelli. He is the last person in the world Nolan Ryan needs to see right now. He's a baseball fan and a newspaper man.
I'm sorry Dee did that.
Listen, Frank, it wasn't your fault. You weren't responsible.
There was no way to warn you. She confronted me with all of it. She apparently has known practically from the beginning. Once we got over the hysterics, I told her as simply as I could that I loved you and I wanted to marry you. But the fall obviously changed things, and I couldn't make any promises or plans.
What did she say to that?
Pretty much what she said to you, that she wants to stay married.
Frank, you have to tell me what you want. You have a long recuperation ahead of you. You're going to need your family. And if things go well, you may be able to continue with the campaign. And then it's just as important as it ever was that our relationship not become an issue. Now, if Delia's going to make all of that impossible because of me, then I think I better do as she asks. Please be honest. Oh, Frank, it's so important.
Honest is, I love you. Realistic is, I can't ask you to love me.
Oh, you never asked me in the first place. I thought of it all by myself.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I do. I think I'm insulted.
Why?
You say you can't expect me to go on loving you because you don't know if you're going to recover fully, and you don't know what kind of future you can offer me?
Essentially, yes.
When all that's important to me is that you're alive. And we have the prospect of any kind of future together at all. Just answer one question.
All right.
Do you want me to go away?
No.
Then I won't. Now, that's not so complicated, is it? May I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Let's just take one day at a time. We won't make any plans, and we won't make any promises. We'll just work at getting you well. Okay?
Okay.
And I'll be with you whenever I can. Jill.
Relive the tension.
John Jay, this is terrible.
I thought she was a brat.
Relive the drama.
I don't know why I was getting yelled at.
Relive the heat.
I don't like to mix work with play, but it's pretty sexy.
What would you do if I kissed you right now?
Whether you've missed an episode or want to see it again.
Thanks, monkey.
SoapNet's got all 5 episodes of the Fashionista Diaries back to back. Relive it all with the Fashionista Diaries Catch-Up Marathon. Labor Day starting at 7, only on SoapNet.
Stay tuned for an exciting money-making opportunity from SMC. Would you like to make more money, set your own hours, and spend more time with your family? Well, now you can with SMC.
It's amazing, I mean, to go to the mailbox and you get $10,000, $50,000 checks.
I was buried in debt, and I was sitting around one day and I saw an SMC commercial. I felt confident that this would work. My best year gross, I did about $350,000. I was making more money than I ever made in my life.
SMC supports its members with a huge warehouse stocked with thousands of products that you can sell for profits of up to 300% and more. Call right now to request your free information packet. And remember to ask your operator how you can jumpstart your business with $100 worth of free SMC merchandise.
Just pick up the phone and call this toll-free number now. Remember, you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Call 1-800-605-0576.
I use oxygen.
I use oxygen.
I use oxygen.
Are you currently on oxygen therapy? If so, there's something new available to help you regain your freedom and independence.
I don't wait for deliveries anymore.
Introducing the Inogen One. The small, lightweight Inogen One system isn't like the portable oxygen cylinders you may have seen before. It's a concentrator, so it produces oxygen from the air around you. That means you can use it anywhere, anytime, with no worries about running out of oxygen. Now you can travel anytime, anywhere, on your schedule.
I'm going to see the Panama Canal.
I'm staying for the doubleheader, and I don't care if I ever get back.
Call 1-866-967-4AIR today and speak with an open-air respiratory consultant about upgrading to the revolutionary Inogen One portable oxygen concentrator. We accept Medicare and most private insurances. Life is a journey, so breathe easy with open air.
We will stand and fight. This is madness. This is Sparta! A new age has begun. An age of freedom. And all will know that 300 Spartans gave their last breath to defend it.
300. Now available from DirecTV pay-per-view movies.
You take care of Nolan. I'll see if I can head off for Nolan.
Right. Okay, 3 of you come here between him and Nolan. Okay, now we need a wheelchair.
I know where we can get one.
I'll bet you do. You just stick tight, though. I'll get it. Be right back.
Kids care for any bubble gum?
Sure. Yeah. Is it true you chew bubblegum instead of tobacco?
Yep.
See, I told you guys this would be more fun than hanging out upstairs.
Pat told me you were here. I waited a while in neurology, and I thought I'd come by, see what was going on. What's all that about?
Oh, just a routine emergency.
I wanted to say I was sorry about yesterday.
You should be.
Not sorry about questioning Frank's story, Mary. Sorry you objected to the question. Sorry I got mad at you.
I see.
The point is, I'd like to feel free to do my job the best I can without that affecting my relationship with you.
Well, I'll have to think that one over, Finelli.
Did you talk to the charge nurse about Frank $6,500?
Yeah. She couldn't tell me anything she hadn't already told the police. I did, however, talk to Frank about the $6,500.
Yeah.
When he left the force, he opened a special savings account into which he put approximately 2/3 of his retirement money. The reason he didn't tell Delia about it was simply because he didn't want her spending it. She's a real nunno when it comes to money. So on the day of the accident, he went to the bank, withdrew $6,500 and put it into the campaign fund.
In cash?
Yeah, in cash, Finelli. You're welcome to look at the bank book anytime you like.
Well, I may take you up on that.
Anytime, Finelli.
I want you to please try to understand this. I'm not out to get Frank. I'm just looking for the truth, and once I get it, all I want to do is write an honest story.
Finelli, I sometimes think you couldn't find a story if it was right under your nose.
Ryan's Hope is next. Then Dangerous Desires ignite on days. Later, Little Lies lead to Big Trouble on AMC, only on SoapNet.
In Pine Valley, all fortunes are intertwined.
The Fool, the Skeptic, the Maverick, the Queen. I am your mother.
When their fates collide, it's heaven or hell. All My Children, tonight at 8 on SoapNet. What's new in Landview? Here's what you need to know.
John didn't come here to arrest Marcy for the murder of Spencer Truman. He came here to arrest me. You lied about my grandfather. You lied on your resume. You have no place in this company.
The answer is yes.
You didn't even know what I was going to ask you.
Well, you want to get back to work, don't you?
4 ladies.
The charge of attempted murder of Todd Manning is dismissed for lack of evidence.
You are one first-class idiot!
Keep up to date with One Life to Live. Weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Millions of Americans love Ugly Betty, and now is your chance to get Betty-fied. Ta-da! Ugly Betty, the complete first season. All 23 episodes loaded with bonus features. Ugly Betty, the complete first season. The Betty-fied edition. Own it today on DVD.
Hey, Ernie, word in the tree is there's another Sandy's Drops cookie.
Indeed. New butter pecan drops.
Wow, but how do you know it has just the right amount of sweetness?
They're just right-o-meter.
Right.
Keebler's Sandy's Drops Cookies.
Check out Annie with a fantastic new outfit. And my man, Brandon, with a brilliant new backpack. Looks like Sophia's found out about Kmart, too.
For back-to-school fashions and accessories, get back to Kmart.
They passed their first test in style.
Is your hair trying to tell you something? For smooth, sleek hair, new Nexus Sleek Tress Shampoo, Hydra Sleek Conditioner, and Sleek Style Cream. Scientifically developed and salon-proven to tame and smooth hair. Bye-bye, frizz and flyaways. Your hair knows best, so take it to the Nexus level.
Could do this. I really don't. I tried to be nice. I really did. I thought if I explained to you just how I felt and how important it was for you to stay away from Frank, that you would leave him alone.
I wanted to see Jill, Delia.
Frank, you're so sick. I don't think you know what you want. Or what's good for you. She's been here too much. She was your law professor and your close friend and all of that. There's no reason for her to be here. Someone is going to guess.
She works at the hospital, Delia. Her brother's assigned to the case. Her father is the supervisor. Has every reason to be interested.
Frank, I think I should leave. I think you should, too.
That's enough, Delia.
Maybe you don't care. I really can't believe that you would want Maeve and Johnny to know that Frank hurt me so much and he was planning to leave his wife and baby.
Oh, Dee, stop. Much as you enjoy playing wronged wife and martyred mother, the three of us know that's not the way it was. I didn't take Frank away from you. You lost him a long time before I came on the scene.
No, that's not so.
You'd like it to be that way, but that's not true. When he needed a wife, you were a child. You were spoiled and greedy and absolutely dedicated to having Frank Ryan take care of you. Oh, it's not that you ruined your marriage, Delia. You bored it to death. I'll see you later, Frank.
No, you won't. She's so mean. How could anybody be that mean?
Dee, come over here where I can see you.
I did want you to take care of me. I don't understand what's so terrible about that. You wanted to. If you hadn't wanted to, you wouldn't have married me in the first place. I know there are lots of girls who are prettier than I am and who are much smarter than I am. They didn't need you like I do. That's why you married me. We both know that.
That was part of the reason, yes.
It doesn't have to be that way. It's my turn now. You need me. And I'm going to take care of you. Take care of you, right?
Dee, listen to me and understand what I'm saying. I'm not going to tell anyone about you pushing me. Mainly because I don't want little John to know that about his mother.
I know. I understand all that. All I want is a chance to make it up to you, that's all.
In exchange for that, I expect you to say nothing about Jill and me.
I won't.
I want you to leave her alone, Jill. Dee.
Frank.
Leave her alone.
You see her. You see her, but I don't want to know about it.
All right.
And when I'm here, I don't want her around. You're my husband. And I'm going to be the best wife in the world to you. I'm going to make you love me the way you used to. I won't get in Jill's way. But she better not get in mine.
Relive all the drama on the Fashionista Diaries with all 5 episodes back to back. Don't miss the Fashionista Diaries Catch-Up Marathon. Labor Day from 7 p.m. to 12 midnight, only on SoapNet.